Hey guys, quick video because I haven't been keeping updated with news lately. I've just been doing rant videos. So, yeah, quick video. Did you guys hear about the new Michael Jackson album that's going to be coming out next spring of 2014? I'm very excited, and I also find it very interesting what they're doing. Because as a lot of us remember, there was a lot of complaints about the Michael album. 4 out of the 10 songs were, had a lot of debates and conspiracies that Michael wasn't actually singing, and it was actually just that Jason Malachi who made those 4 songs. There was the whole thing about how, there was Jason Malachi. There was how people found it weird because since they're called Casio tracks, and Michael wanted to try new things, and he sang into a PVC pipe, and that's why it sounds different in Monster. And there was how the songs, in order to be finished, had to be taken off of other songs, like how the Earth song "Ho" isn't "Keep Your Head Up," or how him talking to the audience in the Bucharest DVD after Jam is behind the mask, or things like that. But again, a lot of these things can be justified. Michael was one to try new things with random sounds. Also, a lot of these songs were unfinished. There's a lot of songs that Michael has that were never done. So I guess, Sony or whatever company takes whatever they can find and adds it in. For example, they probably figured "Keep Your Head Up" was too empty, so they added in the Earth song "Hose." Just because Earth song "Hose" are added in doesn't necessarily mean the song is not sang by Michael. It just means that they put in stuff to make the song finished. Or maybe they felt "Behind the Mask" was too empty, so they added in him going, "How you doing? How you doing?" Again, it doesn't mean that the song is fake or he's not singing, it just means that they added in something random. Michael himself may not have done that, but again, it's just their way of finishing the song for us. But because of the complaining, what they decided to do was, with all the new songs they're putting on this album, they're going to put in the original demo that Michael didn't finish, and the finished demo that they create, so that we can hear what Michael was going to do, or what Michael had done, as well as the finished project that Sony or AEG or whatever would have done, or does, as well. So I find that to be a good way. They're kind of, but it's also kind of funny how they're just like, "Oh my god, last time the fans complained so much, we better just put the demos in so they don't think it's fake." I just think that's kind of interesting that they're doing that just to avoid complaining from the fans. But either way, what do you guys think of this new album? I'm interested in hearing the demo, because then we'll get to hear what Michael had actually worked on, not with like before he'd done all the ad-libs, before he had finished any guitar solos that weren't actually intended, or before he brought in any modern singers who weren't intended, things like that. I don't want to hear like Jason Malachi in the background. I don't want to hear 50 Cent in the background. I don't want to hear Kanye West in the background. I want to hear what Michael had intended. And then they can show me the finished project that they created for us, with all the shitty new artists and the new sounds we're taking from older songs, etc. So that's why I like demos better, but at the same time, why not hear a finished project, even if it is, not finished by Michael. Regardless, what do you guys think of this new album? I'll put a link down below so you can read an article about it. Anyway, good night.